Alright guys, let's get started back up on our last part of our ADHD talk tonight, which is part 4. And I wanted to start this part off with a question. What system of your body controls and coordinates all other cells and functions of your body? Well, it's the nervous system. This is called the master system. So we first started talking about how ADHD is probably more likely a chemical imbalance. Well, what controls every single chemical transition in your body? Well, it's going to be your nervous system. And if there's a problem with your nervous system, guess what? There's going to be problems in other systems of your body. It is the master system. Your child lives his life or her life through it. So if this system is not working properly, there's going to be some signs and symptoms. A lot of times ADHD is a sign and symptom of that. Now, in school, we're given this big old manual called Grey's Anatomy. It's not just a show with a bunch of sexy doctors talking about their problems and all of that. It's an actual book. And in this book, it states, the nervous system controls and coordinates all functions of the body. So nervous system is kind of important, and it plays a role in ADHD. Now, here's how it works. This is a picture of your autonomic nervous system. You live your life through it. Remember that? Every single muscle, organ, tissue in the body is connected to your nervous system. This is how your brain talks to every single muscle, organ, and tissue. It does not work if your nervous system's not there. So very, very important. Now, here's that slide again that we showed earlier. We have that nerve synapse. We have the brain. There's some sort of problem there. The nervous system's not functioning well through there. Well, one of the problems that can be happening in your child's nervous system is what we call a subluxation. Now, a subluxation is what disturbs nerve function. You take a healthy nervous system, if you put subluxation into that, it's going to start to have a disease process. When you have a disease process going on in your body, guess what? You're going to have a symptom. So these brain imbalances, those type of things, what can happen is stress enters the body, a subluxation occurs, the disease process starts, you get a symptom. So over here we have a picture of a garden, and it's linked up to water hoses here. You have healthy plants which are receiving the nerve supply that they need. They're nice and healthy. Over here you have a plant that's partially getting that water supply that they need. And it's living, but it's not exactly thriving. All right? And down through here we can see we have two plants that aren't receiving any water at all. What happened to them? Well, they died. So without life force, nothing can live. Without water, plants do not live. Without nervous system, without nerve flow, your child cannot function like they're supposed to. So a subluxation is a misalignment and fixation that happens through stress. Most of the time we see kids that come from birth trauma. It happens at birth, where you have a child that was emergency C-section or forceps or vacuum distraction, that they got that subluxation in their system due to stress. It's been there since birth, and eventually it's going to come out, and it came out in the form of ADHD. So what is the subluxation thing? How can we get rid of it? How can we tell if it's there? Well, technology has actually gotten to the point where we can identify if there's subluxation in your child's nervous system. And it comes in the shape and form of what we call a scan. Now, scans, they show us how well your child's nervous system is working, if there's subluxation there, and how significant it is. I'm going to go through and just show you some examples from my office. This is a scan of a 7-year-old on Ritalin for 3 years in my office. Now, there's a bunch of different colors here. Just to walk you through, green is an area of mild subluxation. Blue is medium, red is severe. What we want to see is white. I see one area of white on that scan. So what we have here is a child that's severely subluxated, that is a Ferrari screaming down 35 that is severely subluxated. Down through here, this is our autonomic scan. This is the side of our nervous system that goes to our organs. Now, most of the tension, pressure, subluxation that you're going to see in ADHD kids is going to be up top. So red is bad. That's what you need to know now. Red is bad. Red is an area of subluxation. This is a child that is severely subluxated, that has severe ADHD, and that we need to get settled down so they can function properly. Now there's a number over here called your total energy number. It's the total amount of stress on your child's nervous system. It's supposed to be at 100. This child is running at 237. So it's they're working at 137 times harder than they should be. So no wonder they're having ADHD symptoms. Now through the process of getting these subluxations out of the child, we're able to take them from that to this. We're not perfect, but this is after 24 visits, and we've gone from, remember, we've gone from this to this. We've gone from 237 total energy to 154. Is our child's nervous system working much better? Absolutely. Are we perfect? No. Are our ADHD symptoms severely declined? Yeah. Are we able to sit through class? Are we able to focus? Are we able to do our homework? You bet. And this is only after 24 visits, 24 chiropractic adjustments. So is this a big deal? Absolutely. How did I do this? Well, we specialize in pediatric care at my office, and we focus on getting your child's nervous system to work better. When your child's nervous system can work better, their ADHD symptoms go down. Here's another example. This is a even worse example. Remember, red is bad, but guess what black is? Black is a red that's gone off the chart. So right here we have another child that's in overdrive. They don't have any breaks whatsoever. They're severely subluxated. You can see down here that their total energy is all the way up to 264. Remember, we want that number at 100. So working 164 times, way over than what they should be. We take them from that, they're back to this. Are we perfect? No. Are we much better? Absolutely. Where's our total energy number? Down to 188. So from 264 down to 188 after 24 adjustments. We have a completely clear autonomic system. We still have some subluxation there. We're not done with treatment, but we are way better than what we were. So this is just another scan showing that with specific chiropractic care, with specific getting rid of those subluxations and making sure that we're focusing on the nervous system, you can help with ADHD. So lessening symptoms. And this is a big deal for families because it takes stress off mom and dad. It takes stress off teachers when your child can process and is able to focus like they should. And that has an overall effect of them having a better life. And that's what this is all about. That's why I treat kids, is to make sure that they can live the life that they were intended for. And I'm sure some of you are thinking, well, I wonder if my child, through chiropractic care, can lessen some of these ADHD symptoms. And that's what tonight's about, is your opportunity to find out. Tonight is your opportunity to find out if chiropractic can help your child. So what I would like to do is, if you're on this event, if you're on this Facebook page, and you would love to have your child have a scan, well, one of the things I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to have your child come in, get a scan, get an exam, and a consultation, all for the price of $40. Now, normally this is $300. And the only way for you guys to get this price is to Facebook message me. So you have to Facebook message our office with your information. As soon as we get your information, we will give you a call to set up an appointment. And this is going to expire within the next 72 hours. So if I don't get a Facebook message from you for the next 72 hours, I'm sorry, the pricing is going to go back up to $300, and you missed out. For those of you on the edge wondering, I don't know about this, is chiropractic safe and effective for kids? absolutely go on our Facebook page, read through the testimonials. Just give your child a chance to thrive. Just get them scanned. Just get them checked. You guys never know what could be the effect of that. Positive effects could happen to your child. Thank you so much for being on our first Facebook event. I am looking forward to your questions and comments, which I'll open up here in just a second. And you guys have a great night. Thanks.